This is
talking to the
Thursday. And it's sisterly advice with or of.
Somebody had posted or commented on the video of dating somebody with a child. They had said, don't date people with kids and don't date people who had a lot of partners or something like that. I just thought it'd be an interesting topic to talk about. If you should tell your partner how many people you've slept with.
If it's important to say that. Or not, or if it's none of their business. I personally think it is your business because there's a lot of STDs and things going on out in that world. And
but what if they get checked?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And they're clean, would it still be
matter?
Your business to know?
Okay, well I guess not necessarily how many people, but like that situation.
So just to know if they have a disease.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
So no to how many people they slept with.
I don't think that's necessary to know.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
How do you feel?
I don't think it's necessary. I think it depends on the relationship. Some people care. I don't necessarily care about the number, but I like to know all about people. I want to know your past. I want to know your relationships, who you've been with, why you broke up. I do. I just feel like that's how you grow. Like I learn from them. I learn, oh, so you have been through that. Okay, cool. Well, I have too, or I haven't, or whatever. And I feel like that's part of it, being open and honest, but I don't think it's necessary. It's not for everybody. Some people don't want to know, and that's it. And it's like, I don't want to know, I don't need to know. But me, I don't even know how many people you slept with. But I feel like it's just, my husband doesn't want to know how many people I slept with, and it's like in me, like, I just want to tell you. But I don't, because he doesn't want to know.
I wouldn't want to know. I don't. I mean, I know how many. We've been together forever, so I know how many, but it's not. I don't know. I'm fine without knowing too. I don't ask him anything about anything though. Like I don't want to know. Like,
maybe it's different
who
for me,
or like anything like that.
No, well, I'm the same way. Like if it was, for example, if I was cheated on or something, I would want to know exactly, like word for word, what happened in order to close the chapter, instead of like hearing this and hearing that, and then I'm like thinking the worst in my head that you guys, you know what I mean? Like I need to know from him exactly what happened.
I think that's different. Like then yes, but then I think also like if you're in a new relationship, I don't think it's necessary to be like, well, I've had sex with 20 people.
Yeah, how many people have you had sex with?
Like,
I think that would be like a turn off. I would be like, okay, and you're like, you have a dick still.
Do you think that would that make you not want to be with somebody if they've been with like
a lot of
50 people?
If it came out like that, no.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they've been with 50 people, one thing's to be with 50 people and not have anything, and one thing's to catch something.
No, one thing's to be with 50 people and be cocky about it, and then there's another to be with that many people. But if I don't ask, don't tell me. But if I do ask,
right.
Like,
yeah,
I wouldn't put myself in that position to ask anyways. I wouldn't ask if I truly didn't want to know.
Do you think there would be a cutoff?
I feel like the cutoff would be if you had something on. Like if you caught something.
Amount of people.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so as long as you don't have an STD, you don't care how many people.
No, because what's the difference between having people like sex with so many different people and like having sex with one person 20 times a day? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean that's personal preference, I think. I'm just curious.
I think sex is sex, you know.
That's how I feel. That's what I was gonna say. I think that's why it might be a little bit different for you guys, because to me, I wasn't with. If I was with somebody from the time I was 15 and I found out you had sex with anybody, I would probably be upset. Like I haven't had sex with anybody else or whatever. But because it's like my husband, I know when I was 30. So it's like, I've already been with whoever. You've had a life before me. Yeah. So I don't really care what you were doing before me.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. But I think if I was in like your guys' position, please don't tell me. Because I'd be like, I've pretty much been with you my entire life. Whether I've been with somebody else or not.
In my position, there is a cutoff for me. And I don't know if it's because like I'm more insecure than other people, but I feel like I don't ever want to be put in a position to where, like, if I do something, I'm ever told, like, well, when I was with this person, they didn't do that, or they did this, or da-da-da. Like, I don't ever want to hear that.
I don't know. I think that's definitely an insecurity thing. I think if anything, where it would be a problem is if I'm going places and they're like, oh, they had sex with your boyfriend too. Oh, they had sex with
That'd
your
be
boyfriend
weird.
too.
I had a boyfriend actually one time after we broke up. He's like, I slept with 2 of your friends, and I was like,
Oh,
what the
fuck
fuck?
no.
Like, oh, when?
I don't know. I just feel like if it's like a real relationship and things are like actually gonna happen, like I just don't think it's necessary unless it's something that you need for like closure or like something to make you feel better about yourself.
And even then, they're probably gonna lie.
Yeah.
Would you guys lie? You think if you had more?
No.
It's different.
I know, it's so different because we're not.
I mean, if
Yeah.
anything, I should lie because it's only been one person in my whole life.
I remember one
I
guy
wouldn't lie.
saying, I would never go out with a girl who slept with more than 2 people. That girl's a slut. And I was like, dang.
Okay, like
That's
I just
another thing. I don't
that.
understand why when girls.
Why are girls sluts but guys aren't?
Yeah.
Like guys are 100% sluts.
If I would guess, I would have guessed he was a virgin. So let's just
Well,
put
not
that
all
into...
guys.
No, but I'm just saying, let's pretend
But-
that he was a virgin.
Mm-hmm.
His cutoff was 2.
That was ridiculous.
But and I was just like, wow, like, I mean, I'm not so many people, but it's like, dang, 2. Is it?
But a lot of people aren't like me and Selena, like we've been with, you know,
Right.
just a couple people since high school. And the people that aren't, like people that don't do that, pretty much almost everyone else in the world, they have experience. They do go through things, you know, like they do want to like test around and like whatever. And I just feel like that's so unrealistic to be like just 2 people.
I think we overall agree that
I don't think it's necessary.
yeah, it's not necessary, but I think if your partner wants it, you should talk about it. You have
Yeah.
to tell the number, but I think you guys should talk about it to see if you really want to know.
I
But
think if
usually
your
it doesn't
partner
bring
goes-
anything positive. It's usually
No.
not like, I'm
Like,
pretty
what? Yeah.
open.
Like what's gonna come out of it? Like, okay, I tell you I've had sex
Right.
with 10 people.
But I genuinely
Then
don't
what?
care. Like, I really don't. I don't know how many people everybody's had sex with, but I'm pretty sure some people I've been with have slept with a lot of people. And it just doesn't faze me for some reason.
I get it though.
If it was in your past and I didn't know you.
Yeah, actually, Juan and I were just talking about this. I'm the only person he slept with. And, well, we were freaking young when we
I
got
know.
together, so. But he just wasn't, that's just not how, I don't know. He's just different. But prior to that, when he had girlfriends and stuff, like, we were just talking about, like as if him and I were friends. We were just like, oh, what about this girl? What, like, you know, what are,
Right.
and he would, like, tell me about a story about that girl. It was just interesting hearing their stories.
Yeah, see, Liam doesn't want to talk like that. He's like, it doesn't matter. I asked him something yesterday and he's like, why are you, I don't remember. And I was like, you don't remember?
Mhm.
You don't remember?
Me and Brian
You
do go
probably
down
do.
like memory lane, but it's more so me with him because I personally like don't care. But Brian's the same way. He's like, I don't want to know nothing about any of your boyfriends,
Yeah, Liam doesn't want to know about mine either,
and
but I
I'm
tell
just
him.
like, I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
The way I talk to you guys is the way I
Like-
talk to everybody. So talking to Liam's the same, and he's just like, why do I want to know that? And I'm like, never been a problem before. I mean, it actually has been a problem. Most guys don't want to hear about your ex-boyfriends.
Yeah.
I just vomit everything out of my mouth. If you can avoid talking about your ex-boyfriends, just don't. Most guys don't like it.
Yeah.
Learn from me.
I just
But I do it
think it's
anyway, 'cause
necessary.
that's just the way I talk.
We're
Let us
leaving
know
now.
what you think. Do you think it's necessary? Because I'm curious if anybody actually thinks it's like really necessary. So let us know in the comments down below. And until next Thursday.
Like, share, and subscribe, boo boos. Love you much. Bye.